the mother in me.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Stadium Rant proudly presents to you the most electrifying wrestling show in the world. And we're your hosts. I'm the Big Show, Shake and Bake. We got the Nard Dog, Bernard Green, and El Capitan, JC Kirk. All three gentlemen back in the building for the first time in a little bit, but you know, life gets in the way. Holidays are what they are. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We're normally live on Thursday. We're here on Friday because we took the day off, enjoy family, take advantage of all that stuff to its fullest. But we had to get here. We had to be live because tomorrow night, we're going to be reacting to Survivor Series WarGames. And we can't just hop into that without really knowing what's going on. We got to have our predictions. We got to talk about how what happened in the week may or may not have influenced our predictions that lead up into tomorrow night as well. And I mean, heck, it's one of the best Thanksgiving weekend traditions you got going. Outside of the NFL, you always have Survivor Series. Gentlemen, how are we?
We're good, except that Eagles game. Other than that, we're good. That was absolute crap. But still, hungover from all the turkey, got leftovers still to eat, so it's pretty good.
Heck yeah. Oh man, it's going pretty good. Another week, during this 4-day weekend. Like I said, I watched some football, and just ready for the weekend for WarGames.
Yeah, a lot of football. I mean, to the Bear, not to rub it in, but the Bears, dude. I mean, geez,
I don't know. Our offense is garbage. I don't know.
I think you have to paint your nails for
Wait a
this.
minute, they're 9-3.
Nah.
Yeah, there might be the punishment on that one. But listen, Seth Rollins is not in misery, but his team will be involved in war. You know, he's not part of the vision, but you do find Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed on team with Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. Pretty darn convincing. We'll get to that later. That is your men's WarGames match. Let's just start right here, gentlemen, if you don't mind here. We're going to start with the Women's World Championship match that is on the docket. Stephanie Vaquer is going to defend her title versus Nikki Bella. I don't know that this one garners that much discussion. It seems a little bit of an open and shut case here, at least on my end. Stephanie's winning. This is just a moment for Nikki to be on a PLE again, get that moment in front of the crowd. She did a good job getting some heat, so that's good for her too. But yeah, I mean, I think Stephanie's cashing in.
Oh, for sure. This is Vaquer all day. It's just like when we saw with Tiffany and Trish Stratus when Trish came out, you know, but had a good performance, but, you know, ultimately didn't win the title. It was retained by Tiffany. It's just the same thing. Get Nikki back on TV, you know, show her old school fans she still got it, but, you know, it's way too soon to take this off Vaquer anyway. She's got this in the bag.
Yeah.
Bernard. Yeah, I got La Primera as well. Then there's too soon to take that off her. I say let it hold it to at least to maybe Royal Rumble season or WrestleMania season, but Stephanie Vaquer got this in the bag all the way.
Yeah, I feel like she's definitely built herself up to this opponent that can't be beaten easily.
Mm-hmm.
With Stephanie Vaquer specifically, it seems like it's going to take like a Rhea Ripley or Charlotte Flair, Raquel Rodriguez, someone that is really big. I mean, I guess you could sell me on Liv Morgan if she wins the Rumble too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a name. I think Alex, who's always in chat, threw out Liv Morgan as his Women's Royal Rumble winner prediction. And, I mean, we got some time to, you know, sit on that. I don't want to get too eager on the Royal Rumble stuff, but I agree with you in summation here, Bernard, that Stephanie Vaquer is probably going to hold this title to at least WrestleMania. But that's, again, who's the Royal Rumble winner? Do you feel like that's someone that can beat Stephanie? If it's Liv, I don't see them having Rhea win the Rumble again. But, yeah, I think Stephanie's in it for the long haul. This is good for Nikki. She's getting some heat. She'll go away after this. And there's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Next match on the docket, gentlemen, John Cena versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. John Cena is officially a Grand Slam champion, and it's well deserved. Finally checking that off his bucket list there, and I said this. It was kind of going to go this way because there's no need for Cena to take this title into the last time is now his final match, I should say, against whoever wins that tournament. There's no need for him to have that title. I think Dom gets it back. John won the title in Boston, in his hometown. I think this was all to give Dom that moment of winning the title back in his hometown in front of his friends and his family. I think this is genuinely John Cena giving a rub to Dom here in San Diego. Pause.
Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of different with WWE letting these guys actually win in their hometown for once. It's always, oh, you're going to your hometown, up, you're losing, or you're losing the title, or you're not going to win. It's just how it's been lately. But yeah, this is definitely going to be Dom. I think this is a point to get him not only back the IC title, but even give him that next step in his career to make him more legitimized and maybe actually bring in some other opponents. Now, this could be a win by way of Americanas or, other disqualification. Who knows? Or not disqualification, but an eruption that, messes with Cena and stuff. Who knows? Or he can win it straight up, which I would personally book it straight up. Like I said, just to legitimize Dom even more as the greatest Mysterio ever. If he wants to keep calling himself that, that's fine. But yeah, Dom's got this. It's IC title back with him.
Yeah,
he's
it looks like Dom winning his title back.
Okay.
Yeah, he got he. I think
What's
Dom.
up, Trey?
I think Dom got his title back. What's up, Trey? Happy late Thanksgiving to you too, man.
Yes, sir. What up, Trey?
Dom getting his title back. Dom getting his title back. This would be a huge win for Dom. This would be the biggest win in Dom's career, and we'll see where it goes from here. But Dom gets this title back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that. Did you guys watch Raw on Monday? I know it was a weird week, but with
I was
the
about
tiny
to say,
Cena.
shout out to micro wrestling with
Yes.
with a little Cena gimmick.
Yeah, the little Stu was also
Little
a member of Micro Wrestling. So shout out those guys. I mean, I've seen a lot of their stuff on TikTok. The matches they put on are really good. I think no, it wasn't Micro Wrestling. It was a different company. But yeah, I mean, it's cool and like felt a little weird at laughing, but that was the point of it. They were in on it. They weren't just putting bags over their heads and putting them out there. And so, it was very fun.
Yeah.
They got a chance to be in a spot they probably wouldn't be in otherwise. That's the truth of it. Gentlemen, this match right here, certified banger loading. Can I just talk about the fact that it's really cool AJ Lee in her return not only is wrestling, she wants to get in the war games. You gotta love the fact that she's just getting her hands dirty. And like, it wasn't like she just left wrestling. She had some medical things she had to work through. So I didn't know if this was necessarily in the cards. It was my pick that it was going to be AJ and Becky as the fifth members for both of these teams. But I mean, Rhea, Io, Charlotte, Alexa, AJ taking on Lash legend Nia Jax, the man, Becky Lynch, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, and the Sky Pirate, Kairi Sane. I think the heels are winning here, gentlemen. I got to be honest. The way it's been building this entire time, Charlotte beefing with Rhea, but kind of putting it to the side only for Alexa Bliss. Don't know how long that emotional dam's going to hold. I think it's going to break. Io, I mean, you think they're separated, but you never know. That long-term blood bond that those three women have, it's tough to break. There's a lot going on the babyface side. I think Alexa and AJ are kind of in troubled waters here right now. The rest of the women seemingly have other agendas other than just winning this match on the heel side or babyface. When you look at the heels, Everybody's on the same page over there. You got every single woman wanting to do nothing else than beating the absolute hell out of the other women and winning this match. It's a little bit personal for them. Nia and Lash are trying to reestablish themselves as presences in the women's division. Asuka and Kairi are your women's tag team champions. They've been going back and forth with Alexa and Charlotte recently. They want to put them to bed completely and kind of move on. And Becky and AJ, that's still not finished, and I think will have big implications coming out of this match. I would not be surprised if Becky pins AJ for this finish, because outside of the rest of these women, like none. I guess you could say Asuka getting a pin over Rhea would be cool, but and then spinning that into a women's tag team feud, which I would be here for, by the way. But I think the story makes more sense to have Becky pin AJ.
Yeah, I could see that. Man, look at all that cake.
Plenty.
See, maybe that's why I feel like the face is going to win, because it seems like the heels are on, everything's going perfect right there. Everyone's on the same page. Maybe this is why the face will win. There's just a lot of variables going on with the heels in a positive way. Yeah, it does seem like the faces are all out of whack, but what a better time to get everything together once you're in the cage, once you want to just beat the pulp out of each other. And I'm going with the face only because when we get to my next prediction, there's a whole reason why. I gotta go back and forth, but I'm going to go face this side. I think AJ's going to pin. I'm going to go the other way. I think AJ's going to pin Becky. I agree. It's awesome to see her back, not just in a limited role. When she had that match with Punk and Seth and Becky, that was cool. But to have her, back in a cage and her saying the old AJ's coming back, that's going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm actually hyped for this match. This might be the steal of the show, in my opinion. Because it was always underrated, especially when you have Io Sky in there. She always does something crazy. If I don't see a garbage can on her head and jump in from the cage, I know something's wrong. It's going to be absolutely amazing. What you got, Bernard?
I hear I hear what you're saying, and I want to agree with what you're saying. And I want to agree with your prediction. However, I must agree with Shay because here's why. I've been paying attention a lot. Man. I want the faces to win, but I'm being real. Number one, the past couple of months at a PLE event where everybody go to their hometown, the pit view, it's like they've been winning their hometown league. Dominic Mysterio from San Diego, Nia Jax's from San Diego. Like you said, everything's going well. So I'm picking the heels to win. Not only that, let's go on to Asuka, Kairi, Io, Rhea situation. In order for Io to try and surpass the senpai Asuka the senpai, she must, which is senior in Juicy Pro Wrestling, they have to win this match. That's another thing. And two, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee is already one up against Becky Lynch, just like Io Sky is one up against Asuka. Yeah. Becky Lynch, like I said, may have to pin AJ Lee. So see, I look in all those in the detail. What they say, the devil's in the details. Well, here's the details right here. I think Becky Lynch and Asuka, they win this match. I want the face to win. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to go with the story and that actually makes sense into all of these storylines, because that's all it is. All this is but the storylines in this match. You have to go with the side that's going to actually make the most sense in the long game. So I'll go on with Team Heel.
I get that. I'd take that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be happy, but I'll take that.
It makes a lot of sense. This is a fairly short pay-per-view here, gentlemen.
4 matches, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 matches. It's going to be short and sweet. The WarGames matches are typically a little bit longer. Usually you're looking in like the 45-minute range each for one of them, So that's about an hour and a half, and you can it's maybe a little bit shorter we get out of here. Leroy almost forgot what day we moved the show to here. Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you. If you're just stopping by, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Join the Ringside Crew. Appreciate you. Love you. Happy Thanksgiving, Leroy. We got the baby faces, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, the best in the world, CM Punk, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and OTC1, Roman Reigns. Taking on, this is one hell of a roster here, gentlemen. I don't know what his current nickname is. Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, Big Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, the badass Braun Breaker, and the social media megastar Logan Paul. I got the heels winning yet again, gentlemen. I think the heels are winning both WarGames matches. Again, you saw the back and forth all week where Roman was like to Cody, this isn't your team. What are you talking about? And then Punk comes out and is like, I also disagree with that. And then Roman was like, you know what? I don't even care. Y'all figure that out. Because I'm just here because of the Usos. And then the Usos took control of the advantage match on Monday, made sure they got right up in there. And then I just don't think they're on the same page. Maybe they pull it out and get the victory just because you got both world champions on the same team. I think that makes it, an even bigger loss. But I mean, dude, Brock Lesnar, Braun, I just don't know how you overcome Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. And then to sprinkle in, you have Drew McIntyre and the freak athlete that is Logan Paul, who I think is probably going off the top of the cage in this match.
I can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Definitely the heels. Honestly, you could put Brock with only one of those guys on the team, and they're gonna win. You don't need the whole squad. Just put Brock and Logan or Brock and Bron. I don't care. Either way, they're gonna absolutely destroy him. I feel like it's gonna be close. I wanted to say I had like a theory, but I think it'll go into the next show. It won't go towards the pay-per-view. I feel like some reason Randy Orton's showing up and turn heel. And this is where he turns on Cody. It's just, I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. This is how he's been eyeing that title for a while, and you need someone to go against Cody. And you look at anyone in these matches, it doesn't look like anyone's going to be competing with Cody. All these other stories looks like it's focused on Punk. You already had Drew and Cody. That's going to be done. So why not turn the Viper? He's been ready for a long time now. You could see for months he's been hitting it, even before Cody lost the championship the first time. Then afterwards, he's still looking at it. So there's just this weird feeling that Randy Orton's going to get involved somehow and cost Cody.
It does kind of feel like Randy is going to somehow get involved. We haven't really seen too much of him directly involved. He's been around and, helping out Cody for a while. But how long is that going to last? And I think the last time he helped him, when he gave the title back, like he kind of was like looking at it all the way up until he gave it to Cody. And then at the last second, like looked at Cody and was like, oh yeah, wait, you're my friend. But like in the back of his mind, he's like, that thing's pretty. I like that. I would like another one of those on my shoulder. The only thing I get weary on is we haven't seen interference in a WarGames match yet.
That's why this could be the time to do it.
That being said, this is exactly the time where there's no surprise returns, it feels like, are happening. Randy was one of the returns a couple years ago, and then Punk broke the internet. Buzzcut Randy, oh yeah, give me damn near shaved head Randy, and I'm in. Yeah, I mean, it's just there is that opportunity. Bernard, where are you on this one?
Same. It's like I like Roman Reigns. You know, I like Cody. I like all of them. But I mean, let's just be totally honest, man. The Vision has been on a rampage since the moment they
Mhm.
formed, and you know, there's no stopping. I mean, because I got a feeling also in the match too. You know, Jimmy gonna do something stupid that Roman and Jay not gonna like. You got to put that in there too, and that's gonna piss both of them off. And that's when you know it can also cause them to win the match as well.
Mhm.
Um, like I said, Brock Lesnar alone, you already know what time it is with him. And then you got Braun Breaker, then you got Drew McIntyre, Bronson. Man, who's going to stop that? You know, um, that's where I'm at on with this. And you know, I also think about the long game in this match too, because there's rumors going around that there's a potentially Brock Lesnar Braun Breaker match going on. You know, so let's just
Mhm.
say Brock Lesnar, you know, to get all the credit, you know,
Yes.
in the War Games match and all that. And then next, you know, Braun Breaker doesn't like that. He probably peeped that. And next, so they might cause like a little. It's going to cause friction in the long run with WrestleMania. That's what I'm looking at. So that's why I say, you know, have Brock Lesnar pin either one of these guys, and then that's when take it as like you know Brock Lesnar taking on Breaker as to WrestleMania. That's where I see it.
Mhm.
Braun versus
Yeah.
or Bronson versus Brock at WrestleMania would be an absolute barn burner. And I think it does kind of feel like they're doing that. We may get Roman Reigns versus CM Punk at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. I
Probably.
was thinking it was going to be Seth and Punk, but it feels like at this point Seth may not be back in order unless you could do you could do a triple threat.
Yeah, I feel like that's too much, especially the story between Seth and Punk. I feel like that just needs to be one on one. And it sucks that it just keeps getting pushed back because all these injuries. First it was Punk, then it was Seth, and now it's Seth
Yeah.
again. Like, it just sucks. But what can you just throw a huge shout out to like Division? Like, how crazy is it? You get rid of Rollins, and you're like, man, how can we get this group even more heat? Oh, Logan Paul, let's add him to it. Now
Yeah,
people hate the
Brock
group
Lesnar.
even more. Yeah, and Brock Lesnar, like, jeez.
It's a perfect little team for Paul Heyman. He's
Mm.
going to be on the outside, you know, rubbing his hands together, that sick little smile. Did you guys see him doing the Brock Lesnar like warm up where he was hopping on both feet one time? Oh, yo. Paul is feeling himself now that his big bad Brock Lesnar is
Again,
back in action, man.
I think he was just hoping he wouldn't fall on the ramp either.
Yo, Brock Lesnar with the moment of the year does his normal like kick thing, well, tries to do it, and when he's pulling his leg up, his plant foot comes up at the same time.
What a
He
save,
swept
though.
himself off his feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just rolls up, laughs, and puts the hat on Braun Breaker. And Braun was like, looks at it, he's like, I don't want this, and gives it to Paul. It's so funny.
Did you see the thing going around with the Lesnar cowboy hat curse? Last time he put his hat on someone was Austin Theory, and his career has diminished. And now he put it on Braun Breaker. Is Braun gonna still parallel up, or is now he gonna crash and burn?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah, I
think if
pay
Brock
attention to that.
Lesnar gives you that negative rub, it's not good. It's like the Mustafa Ali who's cutting a promo and
Yeah.
Brock just walked, get a life, kid, and walks through the curtain.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's great. I mean, it's gonna be really fun. Heading into this thing. And also on Monday Night Raw, you had Gunther beating Carmelo Hayes. And the reaction I felt was a little bit more appropriate this week. He did have some heat. Carmelo Hayes is a bigger, more over person at the moment, main roster wise, than Javon Evans.
Yeah.
That main roster fan that shows up at the show kind of knows Javon Evans, was not really invested into him yet. Um, but Carmelo Hayes is a different story. Some people wanted him to face John Cena for his last match. Obviously, not going to happen now.
Oh.
Do you guys have any predictions? I mean, on Monday, we were going crazy with predictions and everything like that. But how do you feel about this last time is now tournament and where we're going with it?
I don't know. Do we have one more special appearance or something? Like,
Yeah, because Sheamus got hurt.
yeah, that's right. Now, I know if it was Edge or Chris Jericho, I'd be hyped, but obviously it's not going to be it. It's going to be probably someone from NXT, which is fine. I guess the way it's projecting looks like it's going to be Gunther. I know that's a match everyone wanted to see. I know. I mean, I guess it'd be cool to see, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's not been great. It's just been so. I haven't been too hyped on it. It would have been nice to see some of these guys win, like, I don't know, seeing Dolph Ziggler back and he would have won just to the next round, not just get completely obliterated right there. Or maybe Joe Hendry comes in. That'd be cool to see. Maybe he's the last spot. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird feeling. I think it's more that it sucks that this is gonna be seen as the last match, is why I'm just like whatever with it. But at the same time, like, it's just, I feel like the build up has been weird.
Yeah, I mean, and tonight, I mean, who brought that up? I think it was Leroy won tonight. I think we get 2 more matches. Jey Uso versus Rusev, and then the mystery opponent taking it over for Sheamus, taking on LA Knight.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying the finals is going to be LA Knight versus Gunther, and I like that for one reason. I like keeping LA Knight as relevant as possible for as long as possible. And then after that, you get the opportunity to, in a couple of months, once Money in the Bank hits, boom, there you go. Just keep him around, keep him relevant, keep that name in everybody's head. So that's what we got going on tonight. Not the only thing going on. We do get a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match tonight, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You will see Solo Sikoa and the MFTs. You got Tala, Tama, Tonga,
Seven Dwarves, man.
And who is the other one? Why is that only Sammy?
JC Mateo.
Oh, and JC Mateo. Thank you. That's the one I'm forgetting. Again, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke, Rey Phoenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns. That's just going to be a fun match. Nothing too crazy about it. I think the heels or the baby faces are probably going to go over in this match, especially the fact that Solo has another match in the Last Time Is Now tournament. That's kind of where he is at the moment. So, yeah, Nard Dog, how do you feel about the 5-on-5 being back here?
Yeah, I love it. Just a nice little way to start off War Games. At least they didn't go away too much with the traditional Thanksgiving 5-on-5 tag elimination match. That's it. I said, let's just keep that going. In fact, they should keep that going every year, being that they're doing a War Games match the day before the pay-per-view. I think Sami Zayn wins this match. And we'll see how it goes for tonight's SmackDown. Also, we got another Advantage match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka. That's going on. I try not to watch the spoilers on the internet, so I say I'm just gonna wait and see myself. But yeah, that's going on, and I think there's other, like I said, Last Time and Now tournament continues, and we'll see how it goes. But yes, I think are they main eventing, by the way?
I think the Advantage match may be the main event, but we can't fail to mention here, gentlemen. Chelsea Green's United States Championship celebration will take place live tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. She demanded it after she won it. She's like, I didn't get no pyro, no celebration. She's been getting after Nick all this. That someone's crashing this. Someone has to crash this. I just don't know who it is. Who do you want to see come in and crash Chelsea's celebration? Do you think it's Julia, or do you think somebody else is going to get a crack at it?
I think
it's Jay Cargill.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's Jay Cargill. If I'm right, I want $500, JC.
No, because you might have already seen it. I don't want. I'm not betting.
You were a little too confident about that.
Too kind of like, I don't want to see these spoilers, but
no.
Jay Cargill.
No, I mean, look at it. It's like whenever someone does a backstage segment, and this claim that they're the best champion on their roster and all, who happens to come up? Jay Cargill happens to confront them. I mean, make it make sense. Who else would it be? It could be a Julia, yeah, because she won a rematch. She wants her title back.
It'd
But
be nice if it
Jay
was someone
Cargill has
else
to do it.
entirely.
Really?
What if it was
You could
Roxanne
do
Perez wanting
Zelina
some
with
gold?
her new thing with Alistair.
I don't know. That'd be weird.
I mean,
I want.
Alistair's been in the title picture too. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I was thinking about
Why
that.
don't you get? I know she's on Raw, but it's not like it really matters. Why don't you get Roxanne Perez? That way you can get some more gold for Judgment Day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like you look at the SmackDown's women's roster. I mean, it could be B-Fab, but she's not really probably going to attack
I
Chelsea
forgot about
Green.
B-Fab, yeah.
Michin is probably not going to attack Chelsea Green. I mean, I guess she could.
I don't know. I don't really know a lot of the female roster on SmackDown.
It's not that
Very
well. Like
limited. Yeah.
it's the booking has been very top heavy. What they need to what the main event or like the top of the mid card, it seems like at the moment they're pretty locked in on. It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Then everybody else, they're just like, make it work. Thanks, love you.
Or you can bring this in just like how the men's have we had some guys come from NXT. Why don't you get someone from NXT to come up and challenge, introduce their way into the main card?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who would you want to see on NXT come up? Sol Ruka, she's been on a gold chasing, but she's not really in the
Jordan Grace, maybe?
Jordan Grace would be really fun.
Yeah,
I feel like
that'd be fun, too.
what did she just do?
She's in the Iron Woman Survivor match.
That's what
that's
it
right.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Deadline. I love the Iron Survivor, by the way.
Well, if they want her to lose that, then here's a opportunity as well. If she gets hurt during this match, a little confrontation, I guess, and
Fallon Henley just to do something with her.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
What about Jada
How does
Parker?
that play with Julia though?
It doesn't, but let her do something. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless it's like, oh, I'm gonna throw Fallon Henley in there just so I can attack Chelsea, and I don't know. It's just like we just got done with that and it didn't get over, so why would we go right back to it? So I don't know.
Or have some Hervis turnover.
Alba Fire turns on her tonight. That'd be awesome. I'd really like that. Leave Chelsea on her own. Yeah, maybe it could be someone from NXT because she's running around with Ethan Page right now, and they're the
that's right, yeah.
mixed gender champions there for AAA. Yeah.
Get some from AAA.
Lola Vice would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now we could just talk right about what we got here tonight. It left of the tournament. We did that. Solo is going to take on Gunther, and that's another reason I kind of think the MFTs are going to lose. Yeah. And who said this? They're going to bury him. Leroy, were you talking about Solo? Because I kind of agree. I don't know that Solo's on the up and up. I think he needs to get away from the MFTs. I think it's just too much, and it's not getting over.
The band Kiss that he's with?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, he needs I don't know, just refigure himself out. I feel like when he was taken over, I guess, as tribal chief, he was way up here, he was getting there, and there's been a landslide ever since. But I don't know, maybe you need to go find yourself. Not in a negative way, I just want you to be relevant. I feel like you're just putting a Band-Aid on this over and over again. It's like, oh, we have the MFTs. Man, it's not going well. I got an idea. Let's put face paint on them again. That'll work.
More Samoans.
More
That's
Samoans.
the answer.
Let's get a tall one. Or let's get a Hawaiian who will call Samoan.
We're missing something here, gentlemen. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah. That's what we're missing.
More, yeah. That's just, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Survivor Series is going to be awesome tomorrow night. That's all I can say. We'll be live for that. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live. We'll be back live again next week as well at our usual time at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday night. I'll be live for the Bake Show watch party on Monday Night Raw. Make sure you check out StadiumRant.com for articles on your favorite teams, players, and leagues. Make sure to follow Stadium Rant and all the gentlemen on social media. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Acknowledge us.